morning's here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition, the first one of the week of the Disney Morning Show, featuring your friends from Laughing Place. My name is Jimmy Mosley. I'm the co-founder at Laughing Place. Over there is Kyle Burbank. He's our executive editorial director, the man with the big microphone. How you doing today, Kyle?
I'm good. We have a brand new segment today, Doobie.
I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Did you have a good weekend?
It was all right. Didn't really do anything.
Do anything fun Saturday night?
Yeah, played Disney Trivia Live.
That's what I want to hear.
Feel like I kind of got screwed over by you giving triple points on that first question, but it's okay. I'm not bitter.
Double points. Not triple. All right. We're going to get ready. Yeah. Oh, quick hellos. Hey, JPP. Hey, Gio, mother and son. Let's get started. All right. When we last talked to you on Friday, the stock was at $119.98. Let's take a look at it today. I am really bored of this image. Come on, Disney. July 17th is Disneyland's 70th birthday. It is at $120.22. Pretty boring weekend. Update our sheet over here and move on to whatever's next.
That's actually the wrong intro because I do have Rachel today, at least.
Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the LP Disney Weather Report. After a few days off, I'm feeling better and hopefully won't be having any other hallucinations today. But we'll see. One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and the ones that Mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits, and you know you're going to fall, tell him a hookah-smoking caterpillar has given you the call. He called Alice when she was just small. Let's get to the weather. Anaheim will be sunny and reach a high of 78 today. Walt Disney World will warm to 88 today, which will feel like 97. However, storms are likely to move in around 3 p.m., with a marginal chance of severe weather. Showers should eventually subside in the late evening. After some showers this morning, Castaway Cay will manage to make it to 82. Meanwhile, Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point will hit 85, but feel like 93. Disneyland Paris is sunny now, but cloud cover will increase through the evening, with temps in the low 80s. Tokyo is due for a stormy day tomorrow, with thunderstorms or showers possible during each hour of the day. Temperature-wise, it will be 82 for a real feel of 91. Shanghai will be overcast tomorrow and hit a 96-degree high. Lastly, Hong Kong could see some thunderstorms in the morning, but clear before lunch, leaving cloudy skies and a high of 89 that feels like 103. And that will do it for another Disney weather update. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
So somehow I've ended up on What's Happening Talk, and I'm getting a feed of scenes and like extended scenes from What's Happening, and I love that show, and I watch them all the way through every time because that makes sure I stay on What's Happening Talk. So I am enjoying my What's Happening songs.
And you're like, what is... This is not the theme song that they're playing.
I still laugh out loud at some of that stuff. That's a quality show. All right, let's get going with a look at the big story of the day, and that is Lillian Disney. Walt Disney's wife has a window on Main Street. How beautiful is that? She got it yesterday in honor of their 100th wedding anniversary. And a lot of people know they famously celebrated a wedding anniversary at Disneyland just before it opened. So hence the timing. This is on the right side of Disneyland, just above the Opera House. It reads, "Flowers and Fancies, Inspiring Words of Color and Happiness." And you may recall that when Walt and Lillian moved into the famous home with the train and all that Walt had, that they actually had a bit of a tiff over the usage of the backyard and the garden and the train and all that. That's a pretty humorous story on the Walt Disney Family Museum website about that. So yay for Lillian. Go check out the latest window on Main Street. Of course, the windows on Main Street generally honor people important in the creation of Disneyland, but there are definitely times like Walt Disney's father has a window. There are times when family members as well and other ancillary people get up there. So this is well-deserved. I forgot the title. Lily's Beautiful Blooms is above everything else I said. So, hey, pretty cool. And speaking of Disneyland's 70th anniversary, and speaking of the Walt Disney Family Museum, The balloon, the Disneyland 70th anniversary balloon, which has been making several stops, made a stop this past weekend at the Presidio in San Francisco, which is where the Walt Disney Family Museum is located.
And it wasn't stolen.
I'm lost.
I don't know. Isn't the Presidio not a great?
Oh, actually, the Presidio is a very nice neighborhood.
Okay.
It's an extremely nice neighborhood in the midst of, San Francisco has its ups and downs, but the Presidio is beautiful. And yeah, you've never been to the museum?
No.
Get out here, Kyle. Come say hi. Let's make it next year. You come to Presidio for the museum. I go to see Silver Dollar City and meet up with you there.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, this 70-foot tall balloon is celebrating Disneyland's 70th anniversary coming up on Thursday. All right. That was hard. Math is hard. Counting is hard.
Well, continuing our Walt Disney Family Museum theme, Shag, who you might know from his artwork, it looks like this mid-century modern design, as we were discussing. He's going to be giving a special talk at the Walt Disney Family Museum called The Magic Behind Mid-Century Design. That'll take place on August 16th at 1 p.m. If you're a Walt Disney Family Museum member, you can get tickets for $40. If you're not, it's $55 for adults. And this is coinciding with a special exhibit they have right now called Mary Blair, Mid-Century Magic. That's in the lower lobby and theater galleries, and that'll run through September 7th. And then from the Walt Disney Family Museum down from Northern California way down to Southern California, Hall H at the San Diego Comic-Con 2025, we've gotten some Disney panel alerts. Predator Badlands, that's going to be holding a panel on July 25th at 4:15 p.m. And that movie comes out November 7th. And then right after that at 5:30 p.m. on the same day, Tron Ares, which hits theaters October 10th. And if you're not familiar with Comic-Con, they don't clear the halls. So if you make it in to see the Predator one, you could stick around and watch the Tron one right afterwards. So we'll have people there. You can follow Laughing Place. I'm sure we'll have a live vlog for each day of San Diego Comic-Con. So be sure to follow along.
And while you're following along, you might catch us covering this. George Lucas is making his first ever Comic-Con appearance. He's going to be there on Sunday. So the legendary filmmaker will be there in 2 weeks, promoting the upcoming Lucas Museum of Narrative Art. The panel will be entitled Sneak Peek at the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art, and it'll be July 27th in Hall H, which is, generally speaking, the major hall of Comic-Con, although perhaps not quite as much this year. It'll feature Lucas alongside filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, Lucasfilm Executive Director Doug Chiang, and moderated by, could you guess this in a million years, Queen Latifah. Is there a connection there I'm not familiar with, Kyle?
No. Maybe.
Okay. It sounds a little bit like Queen Amidala, but not really. Anyway, the discussion is set to cover the power of illustrated stories and the role of narrative art in society, and provide a preview of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art coming to Exposition Park in Los Angeles sometime in 2026. How beautiful is that?
Isn't her real name Dana?
I don't know. I didn't know she had a real name.
Do you think her real name is Queen Latifah?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, some tiny vinyls are coming to Target soon. Interestingly, these little singles are 4-inch vinyls, and each have an A-side and a B-side from some different Disney movies. So we have Frozen, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Lilo and Stitch. Frozen, pretty obvious. You got Let It Go with Do You Want to Build a Snowman on the other side. This is Halloween and What's This? Doobie's favorite songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. And then on the A side of what appears to be the live action Lilo and Stitch, we have Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. What do you think the B side for that one is, Doobie?
Some Elvis song.
Okay, well, it's Hey Le Papai No Lilo Ami Stitch.
That was my second guess.
Yeah, I figured it would be. So these will be at Target. They look to be released September 12th, and they're retail for $14.99 each.
And going back to a previous story before we move on, Queen Latifah's real name is Dana Elaine Owens. Very good, Kyle. You know your
Thank
queens. But I still don't know, Fred Ramirez, I see you're out there. If you can find me a connection as to why Queen Latifah is moderating this panel, I would really love to know. But Kyle, you want to introduce this while I get it?
Sure. The Disney Plus top 10. As we check out the top 10, Doobie has
So-
his thing set to TV4. What?
I was just going to mention that if you're playing Sorcerer's Streak, and if you're not, I'm mad at you. But if you are, you know today's question has to do with the Disney Plus
Perhaps
top
we'll check
10.
in on that later.
So, well, I just want to say, if you don't have Disney Plus yourself, so you can't actually look at the top 10, this is your only chance to get a preview.
That's a
That
great
might
point.
help you with the question. So, let's take a look at the Disney Plus top 10. Here we go.
Right,
Coming
TV14.
in TV14. Coming in the top 4 spots is Zombies. The new release, Zombies 4 is number 1, followed by Zombies 1, Zombie 2, Zombie 3. So there you go. And then question
As we
number,
predicted.
and then Ironheart, Captain America, the Jaws definitive story, which is beautiful. Snow White still being pumped and dumped, and then Sandlot and the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap.
Very nice.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
Speaking of Disney Plus, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is back, and this time it's called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus. And Alex had a chance to review it. His headline is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus is a charming return to interactive preschool magic. His subhead is Disney Junior's beloved series is back with upgraded animation, a new helping hand, and some kid-friendly format. The same kid-friendly format that made it a classic. And then his final paragraph is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus succeeds by staying true to what made the original series a staple for preschoolers: interactive storytelling, a gentle pace, and familiar cast of characters. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, it simply polishes it for a new generation. With charming new additions like Little Helper and potential international crossovers like Duffy, the series manages to feel both nostalgic while looking forward. For longtime fans and new viewers alike, the revival proves the clubhouse doors are still wide open and there's plenty of magic inside.
Come inside, there's fun inside.
And the rest.
The rest. So, Fantastic Four is coming out in just a few weeks, 2 weeks or less. And they released these fun fake ads, which Mike compared to Mad Men. So we have Miracle Gloves. We have Yancey Street Clothiers, Formula or Hot Aftershave for Johnny Storm, and Formula Soft Lotion for the Thing. So I don't know if these are actually products that we'll see in the movie being pitched by them, or if it's just a fun marketing thing. But there you go.
Everyone's favorite composer, Michael Giacchino, has released the second volume of his Exotica-style covers of his scores. And these are retro lounge style, like from the 50s, but many scores you're already familiar with. And there are many Disney titles on there, like John Carter, Inside Out, Jurassic World's not Disney, but excited to see it there, Tomorrowland, Doctor Strange, Zootopia. So this is now available to stream, I'm guessing, certainly on Spotify, but probably on your favorite streaming service as well.
We got some interesting rumors over the weekend that from the Orlando Business Journal saying that Universal Orlando may be in talks with the Boring Company, led by Elon Musk, to create a system similar to the Las Vegas Loop, which I've been on and we'll talk about in a moment, for the International Drive area. And one of the reasons they might want to do that is that Epic Universe is about 4 miles away from the rest of the resort with the Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and City Walk. We don't have any word on whether or not this will actually happen. But yeah, I've done this. So it's free for the convention center. That's where I've mostly done it. But then in Vegas, it also goes to a couple other hotels for like a $5 fee. So I've taken it from the convention center to Resorts World, and I've taken it around the convention center. And in fact, the first time I did it, because I needed stuff to tie into CES, I wrote an article wondering if Walt Disney World could offer a similar tube system, which would be quite difficult because the land at Walt Disney World is not really equipped for such things. And I would be surprised if that area is. But what do I know? I guess we will find out soon enough.
It is such an interesting concept because it is underground in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
That's the
So
whole
they
point.
use this big machine. It cuts like things. So originally, when it was pitched, it sounded like it was going to be kind of like those balls in Jurassic World, but
Hmm.
down, underground, and it would shoot you around. It's actually just Teslas in a tube, but because it's underground, it's only the only traffic is them.
Is it self-driving Teslas?
No, at
Oh,
least not
interesting.
currently. It's everyone I've been in has a driver.
So yeah, as you mentioned, Walt Disney World, Florida, Orlando has a very high water table. So the thought of doing this underground is interesting, but maybe they have something else in mind, or maybe they have that figured out. And then, every time my wife sees this, she's like, no, 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 no. I'm curious. I know our commenters, does the thought of riding in a tube like this make you uncomfortable at all? Because I'm guessing, Kyle, if you were claustrophobic, this would not be fun.
The tunnels don't feel that long, but yeah, I could still see. Usually don't. I've been stopped above ground, like waiting for entrance, but it does seem like they time them out so that you're not going to get stuck in the tunnel itself.
Yeah, the thought of, yeah, I think I'd be cool with it, but I'm not sure. I'm willing to find out. All right, and that's you too.
Yeah, so we got some news out of Disneyland Paris as the swinging pirate that goes over your boat near the beginning of the ride is back. He is a beloved part of this version of the attraction, which I'd say is probably one of the better ones. It feels reversed from what Disneyland's is. Yeah, so he's back after a month-long refurbishment. So if you are headed to Disneyland Paris, you'll be able to experience this version in all its glory.
They did do Pirates, and I don't recall a swinging pirate, so I'm guessing he wasn't back.
You missed out. Well, now it's time to go around LP, and we'll start with a special presentation of Floyd Norman talking about working on the Jungle Book. Eric got to go to a screening of the Jungle Book that had a conversation with Disney legend Floyd Norman afterwards. At Vidiots is what it says there. So he wrote all about that experience that you can check out over on Laughing Place. And then because we have the ability to update articles and call them out again, Luke went back and revisited a couple of his ranks.
Okay, so I saw this in the archive, like, oh, Luke did a new article, but he did not. He just updated, didn't he?
Yeah, it's called Re-Ranked. So he went back, took out some of the closed attractions, added some newly open ones. Go ahead.
I'm going inside LP just to say, I am so happy with that this feature is being used and used so well, so quickly. Thank you, Kyle.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of stuff. Not all of it good. Some of it good and doesn't get used. Some of it bad and gets used. But I feel like we hit the sweet spot with this one. So,
yeah, so you can check out his re-ranked looking at SeaWorld Orlando attractions, as well as he also did one on Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. And I also have it on good authority that soon Luke is headed to another theme park, one he's never been to before. So look forward to a brand new ranked in the coming weeks.
Want to see the last modified date. There it is. Updated. Okay, sorry.
You're good. And then finally for this segment, Laughing Place on Location is back. And this one is hosted and edited by one Doobie Mosley as he shows off the power of joy at Essence Fest 2025. So you can make sure you go and see all of Doobie's adventures. He did not win a trip to Disney this time, but he'll get to go soon enough. And he got to go to New Orleans.
Dude, I just scared myself. I clicked on the wrong video. I'm like, this isn't it. This is the wrong video. But then I realized that is just the wrong video. So here we go. This is the video I just did. That's me.
Ooh, he even did lower thirds.
I did. I'm pretty happy with it. Not totally happy with it. I wish I had, if I had another day, I'd be even happier, but I'm pretty happy with it. So.
Fair enough.
And also sorry. Just the Saturday Disney Trivia Live. If you didn't get to see it live, it's up there. Go check it out. I thought it was one of our better episodes. So if you're like, it doesn't seem that fun, go check out this one. And if you don't like this one, you're not going to like any of the others. The fun stuff. So back in the day, this would be a Pocket pick, but Pocket shut down. So instead, I just put it into To Do. And it's just a cool story of a young lady who was on the riverboat and saw Princess Tiana was there, and they had a conversation via ASL. And just the thought that Princess Tiana is able to communicate with ASL, how awesome is that? So it made my heart warm. I shared it with everyone else. Really cool story. Disney characters are absolutely amazing. That is cool. And then, did I take this one? Yes. This is cool. All right, first we had the Swan and Dolphin Sippers, and I'm like, this is the apex of kitschy merchandise. And now we have Freakier Friday swapped popcorn and soda. So the soda looks like popcorn, and the popcorn looks like soda, and that is just way too cool. So forget Dooney and Bork and whatever that stuff is, Loungefly. This is the kind of merchandise I'm here for. This is awesome.
Yes, and that's at Marcus Theaters. So good luck finding it. Hopefully it's at other ones as well. This Day in Disney History.
Oh, is that me?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it is you, but
yeah, that's not happening. I'm so sorry. I was just thinking, this show has been one of our smoothest, best shows in quite a while, and then here I am to forget my whole part.
Well, we'll just jump ahead to our brand new segment.
So I was going to say, I'll just do This Day in Disney History live.
Okay. Well, we'll do that after we do our brand new segment.
Then you can play that. Well, but no, I want to do it now. Then you can play that again.
Okay.
All right. This Day in Disney History. This is where I test Kyle on what happened on This Day in Disney History. Today being July 14th. This is the first time I'm doing it live.
Walt and Lillian celebrate their honeymoon.
All right, so let's scroll through here, see what's worth talking about. Nope. This is why I don't do it live. Oh, this is one you like. On this day in 1960, an actress and comedian was born. She had a very major role in Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm pretty sure you're quite a fan of hers.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch. Happy birthday, Jane Lynch. On this day in 1966, the lead actor in my all-time favorite TV show, which I watched about 5 episodes yesterday, was born. 1966 or 1966.
1966. The lead on your favorite show.
Yep.
Matthew Fox.
Matthew Fox is correct. Let's see. On this day in 1999, that didn't matter. Nope, that's too. Although I remember that event, I was there. Napster announced a partnership with Walt Disney Records in 2008.
Wow.
Didn't know about that.
But it was 2008, so it was the
after
that was paid for. Yeah,
when it went mainstream. On this day in 2010, a Disney movie came out, somewhat of a live-action remake, not really, but certainly inspired by an animated.
Okay.
2010.
2010. Can I have a hint?
Sure. The female star is not listed here.
So is it Maleficent?
It is not.
Okay.
The stars are 2 males. Alfred Molina's in it.
Okay, so Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes, very good. Did not know that would be the dead giveaway. And finally, on this day in 2012, an attraction opened in Hong Kong Disneyland.
2012?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Small World.
Oh, so close. It's another ride.
Space.
That's literally all they have in common. It's also a ride.
Space Mountain?
No, but it is a coaster.
The Grizzly one?
Yes. Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway Mine Cars.
I never remember the name of that attraction.
That opened. All right, now let's play that cool new intro. I'm guessing that song's now in the public domain.
It was on my program to download for free.
All right, so you're leading this segment. I don't know what you want to do here.
I want you to make your pick.
All right, so we're making our pick live. Let's look at the question. Let's see, I'm not logged in on this machine, so no one's going to see my pick. So the question today is, will all 4 Disney Channel Zombies movies be in the Disney Plus Top 10, 24 hours right now, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, with the TV 14 settings? Based on today, I am definitely going to say yes.
I also say yes.
I probably should have just said the top 4, but I think the top 10 is a lock. And I should put Pacific in there, update that question. And
so we'll check again tomorrow to see what the answer is.
and also answer tomorrow's question.
And answer tomorrow's question. And then also, our own Benjamin is currently at the Disneyland Resort. And so we'll have an answer to yesterday's question,
which was, how long will Walt's speech be in Walt Disney: A Magical Life? We do not know the answer to that yet, but we will later today, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Cool. That's like a daily segment.
Yeah.
I like that. Is that all we got?
That's all we have. But all we do have Parks Talk later today. So stay tuned for that at 4 o'clock Pacific with all your favorite people. Dubious tomorrow run day?
No, the next day.
The next day. Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow.
The first weekday after the 15th and last day of the month. That's easy to remember. We will be back tomorrow, and stay tuned today. Like we said, there is a media event today, so I'm sure something will be coming out of it that we'll be able to be showing you later today on Laughing Place. Until then, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.